Right. Today I'm going to show you a look that I'm going to create with this VH Cosmetics Moroccan Sunset palette. I swatched it before, and this is going to be the first video that I have showing a look that I created with it. I've done 2 other looks before, and I didn't do videos with them. I just took pictures, and I'm going to show you those here today. And in this video, I was going to leave it at that and just put the pictures up and a quick review on my blog instead of doing a video, but I was trying to find some other people's videos where they've used this palette to make a look, and I kept finding a lot of videos that said Moroccan Sunset VH Cosmetics, but it would turn out that they were using a different palette. Usually they take me back to Brazil, I think, and then they were calling it a Moroccan Sunset look. It was very difficult for me to find anyone who had used this palette to create what they called a Moroccan Sunset look. And so I am following a tutorial that I found from another YouTuber. I will put her name here, and I will link the video that I'm following in the description box below. Now, you're going to laugh at me here, but I numbered the colors because they don't have names, and so that's how I am going to refer to them as, which number they are. And so I just started, with number 1, and then went 2, 3, 4, like this. So that's the order of them. Right, so in the video that I'm following, she started with a pretty bold color for the crease, or if you would call it transition. She went in with this number 11, so that's what I'm going to do as well. And I am starting off already at a disadvantage because of how tired I am. And I have day-old makeup on, my liner and mascara. But like I always say, if I wait until I feel good and feel like I look good, I'll never get anything done. That's just part of life for me, so I'm doing the best I can. And as always, because I have hooded eyes, I don't go in the crease, I go on the bone, the fleshy area right above the crease. I'm going to start with a really light wash of color because you can always build it, and I don't want too glaring of a look, like a clownish look. Right, and then in the video that I'm following, she went in with this one right next to it, the one I labeled 10. It's a dark brown. It's the darkest color in here, and she put it in the kind of the outer corner and into that crease a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. The person's tutorial that I'm following, of course everyone's going to have different skin tones, different facial structure, and she's younger than me. I don't remember if she had hooded eyes or not like I do, but also a darker skin complexion, so I'm not anticipating that the look is going to be the same on me as it was on her at all, but it's just that as far as following someone's tutorial, this is the first time I've ever really been able to do so and use the same exact products that they use in their video, because, let's face it, I'm going to use affordable products and not all this fancy, expensive ones, and so this is really the first tutorial that I found where I actually had the products that they used, and so that's why I wanted to try it. Alright, next in the video she used this number 15. It's a kind of a shiny purple all over the lid. And I noticed in her video she went kind of inner corner and then maybe stopped before quite reaching the outer corner, so that's what I'm going to do too. This one's not very pigmented at all. I'm really not hating it being paler and more washed out like it is. I'm not really feeling a bold look today anyway, but just to try to get a little more of that purple payout, I'm going to use a denser brush and see if I can make at least this part stand out a little more. And that's not really working either. I don't have anything with me right now to wet it, so I'm just going to put this a little bit more on there, and then that'll be enough for me today. Yeah, that's darkening it up so. And at this point, we can blend those colors together. Now we're going to use this number 5, this light colored shimmer in the inner corner and slightly on the brow. I think I liked it without putting that on. So yeah, my recommendation would be if you are older, have more mature skin like me. That's why I normally don't like too much shiny and shimmer, and I don't know, I don't like the way this looks once I put that on. Now I'm going to do the number 11, that red again up here, because the purple kind of overpowered what was there. And also in the video she did this as well, so I'm assuming she must have had the same issue, but once you put the purple on, the red wasn't really all that visible anymore. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm concentrating it more on the outer than anywhere, and I like the way it's fading up like a sunset was. Pretty. And then that number 10 again, that dark color, I'm going to put just a little bit right here, but I don't want to overpower that red, so I'm going to be very sparing with this. I'm going to pause the video and put on eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Okay, even if this other YouTuber had not done this step, I would need to anyway, because I got a little too messy with the eyeliner, and I used the liquid one, and it doesn't blend anyway, so I want to kind of smoke this out some, and that would help correct the part where I got it too thick, and I just think this look is going to be better with some black. And so from the 42 Color Shadow Ultimate Matte palette, they have a nice matte black here in the corner, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so I think I went a little heavier than the black than I really meant to, than I started out to, and so it's a little more smoked out than I wanted, and it really still to me isn't a sunset look because it's too dark and doesn't have like bright red and orange and yellow tones like most of the sunset look tutorials that I've seen. But for this palette, for the colors that are available in this palette, you know, it's not bad. This is a pretty nice palette to work with and play with. The colors are more pigmented than a cheap, dollar store or drugstore palette might be, but yet this is a really affordable palette for anybody on a budget like I am. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching.